We create job opportunity. We make bricks for people build housing here. We working with people trained in agriculture. We make our own garden just to feed the children. We fed over 1,000 children every single day because one person changed my life.
Jesus told a parable about a man that was traveling down a dusty road when he was attacked and beaten by bandits. They left him on the ground almost dead. In a little while, a priest came by. He saw the man, looked at him from a distance, and thought, boy, he needs a miracle. He's in bad shape. I'll pray for him. He kept on going. Another man came by, a Levite. He did a little better. He went over to him, looked at him, checked the man out. He felt badly for him, thought this is really unfair. I hope somebody helps him. Went on down the road. A third man came by, a Samaritan. Like the first two, he thought, boy, he needs a miracle. But he took it one step further and said, you know what? I am his miracle. I'm at the right place at the right time. God has put him in my path so I can be a healer, so I can be a restorer, so I can give him a new beginning. He immediately went to the man, got down on his knees, and began to care for him. He gave him water from his canteen and took his scarf off and wrapped it around his wounds. He gently lifted him and put him on his animal. He held him as they walked miles and miles to the next city. He went to the inn, the hotel, and paid the owner for 2 nights' stay. He said, you take care of him, give him anything he needs, let him stay as long as he wants. I'll be back in a few days and I'll pay for any extra charges. My question is, which man are you? It's easy to get too busy, think I've got enough problems of my own. I don't have time to help others. No, helping others could be the key to seeing your situation turn around. Those people you see that need encouragement, need a ride, need you to give blood, need help accomplishing their dreams, those are opportunities for you to go to a new level. And here's the thing, you never know what kind of miracle you're setting into motion. One act of generosity can change one life one day and 1,000 more decades later. That's what happened in the case of my friend Lex Edmey. Here's his story.
When I was a kid, I was growing up in a very poor family. We live in a very small mud house. My mom always got up 3 o'clock in the morning. She'd go out to find food, and sometimes she might not find anything. A missionary came to our town. She took my picture, and she went to America and looking for a sponsor for me. Only thing I knew, she from Michigan. She sent money through this ministry to pay for my education. I became a teacher, and for 5 years I've been teaching in Haiti, and then I went to America to find better life. I went to work one night. I heard a voice said, Lex, I want you to go back to Haiti to do exactly what my sponsor from Michigan did for me.
Lex heard the voice of God and obeyed. He returned to Haiti with his wife Renee and began his mission, a mission of hope.
We started out with a school and a church plant. The school, we signed up 365 kids for preschool through grade 3. And each year that we were here, we added a grade to it until we got all the way through high school.
Today, we have pastors, doctors, engineering, 100% our students pass the national exam. Is spectacular for us. We support our students to go to college. Most of people who work in our school right now are students who graduated from high school, went to college, and come back, work for Mission of Hope.
When I was in Mission of Hope school, I got a sponsor who helped me with my scholarship. And after that, my sponsor still helped me with the nursing school. Now I am working like a nurse and butchery coordinator.
We now have medical clinic, a dental clinic, evangelical radio station. We have feeding programs in the schools. We do outreaches, we do mobile clinics, and we've done a lot of construction.
Mission of Hope is creating economic impact in the community. Mission of Hope helped 3 other organizations to come to Gangwave and give out more than 400 jobs.
We create job opportunity. We make bricks for people build housing here. We working with people trained in agriculture. We make our own garden just to feed the children. We fed over 1,000 children every single day because one person changed my life.
The sponsor that sent money for my husband to go to school, we don't know who she was. And to think of the impact that she made in his life, first of all, but now in literally thousands of people's lives.
And I telling people, I'm just carrying for her. I carry on for her, and I will do it until the day my Jesus said it's time to go home.
Who would have imagined one lady's decision to sponsor a child in Haiti could result in an entire community being changed? Lex's obedience to do the same has generated over 400 jobs, created educational opportunities, and a microeconomy in his own city. And because of their obedience, when Haiti was struck by an earthquake in 2010, Lex and Renee were prepared to help.
After the earthquake, my house was destroyed. I spent 3 months living at Mission of Hope church. And they give us food, they give us clothes. But me and my mom and my 2 sisters, we stayed there. And it was a lot of people stayed there.
When the earthquake struck, the UN chose to have Mission of Hope as a partner to feed all Gangwave area. We distribute over 600,000 tons of food. We partner with Samaritan Post. We build over 300 temporary housing for the community. We do mobile clinic. The U.S. Marines is stationed here, housing him here, and our mission base here. I saw so many people come to Christ after the earthquake.
One person's gift changed Lex's life. Now he's changing the lives and destinies of an entire community. You may say, Joel, I only have a little bit to give. A little time, a little money, that little bit can't do much. Friend, it's not about how much. It's about choosing to live to give.
It's hard to come back to, the way the poverty is in this country. But when I remember what my sponsor did for me, I came back. You never know how far your gift will go. You never know how somebody's life can change, just like my life. When you give, you bless behind as much you never imagined.
At TBN, our mission is to use every available means to reach as many individuals and families as possible with the life-changing gospel of Jesus Christ.
Thank you for helping make the gospel of grace go around the world.
Without you, we couldn't do it. God bless you.